Hey everybody, welcome back. And pop quiz. Who is the best non-welcome offer earning credit card setup that also gives you travel as an option? Did you say Chase? Yeah. Chase and Cash has to do a lot of heavy lifting there, and I just don't know that it can. So it's not Chase. Did you say American Express? Well, you'd win on the welcome offers. Earnings, I don't know. We'll have to come back to that. Did you say Capital One? Doors over there. Did you say Citi? You're wrong. No, the actual answer is Wells Fargo. And here's why. Because Wells Fargo has a ton of ways to make travel and cashback work for you better than everyone else. There are a number of ways that you can create a Wells Fargo travel setup that will get you that will get you a minimum of 2 times points. So there's no 1.5, there's none of that. Minimum of 2. So we've beat Chase there, we've equaled Capital One, we've equaled Citi, and if you're using the Blue Business Plus, yes, we've equaled American Express. If you're not using the Blue Business Plus, one, people ask why you're not using the Blue Business Plus, and two, Amex really needs a 2%, a 2 times membership reward point earning 0 annual fee card. Put a 3% foreign transaction fee on it, make it the everyday card, done. Beat Chase, equaled everyone else, assuming you're using the Blue Business Plus. Okay, so 2%, we've hit the floor. Gas, covered by the autograph. Electric vehicle charging, covered by the autograph in the new Wells Fargo Attune. Do you need hotels? The autograph journey's got 5%. Do you need airfare? Autograph journey's got 4%. Do you need public transit? The Attune card is 4%. The Wells Fargo autograph is 3%. The autograph journey and the autograph are no foreign transaction fees. Even with a 3% foreign transaction fee, you're still getting 1% using the Attune. So public transport, covered. Airlines, covered. Hotels, covered. Do you spend a lot on parking, tolls, things like that? Ferries. Wells Fargo autograph has you covered. Boom. Travel, taken care of. All right, wise guy. What else you got? Well, do you go to baseball games? 4% on the Wells Fargo Attune. You can move you should be able to move all of your Attune spending, all of your Attune rewards to an autograph card to transfer out to points. Earning wise, I'm talking about earning. Wells Fargo is the best earning ecosystem. Nobody wants to talk about them because Wells Fargo did a thing that was very unethical a long time ago. All those people are gone. All banks are bad. If we're here to exploit serious value out of the banks, Wells Fargo is offering us a lot of value as penance. We should be exploiting that. Just saying. So there are a number of combinations that you can do with the Wells Fargo setup, and you could go all out right now with all of their publicly available cards and do really, really well for yourself. If you got the $95 annual fee Wells Fargo autograph journey, you would get 5 times on hotels, 4 times on airlines, 3 times in travel, which is a restricted travel category, and I'll talk about that later. You would get 3 times dining, 1 times everywhere else. Really strong travel protections, better travel protections than Citi, arguably better travel protections than American Express based on the language. Dugrow's Reports did a breakdown of that language, and he even said it's not quite Chase, but it's a lot stronger than everyone else is giving it credit for. So there you go. You're going to come in with a really strong set of travel protections. All right. Well, I don't necessarily want to pay an annual fee. Cool, I gotcha. Wells Fargo autograph. 3 times points across the board on a ton of categories. Phone, streaming, things like that. That's going to be 3 times points. The streaming can also include things like Audible, Apple, Spotify, online streaming. It's also got the travel and transit categories. So that's where your ferries, parking, subways, commuter rail, taxis, Uber, Lyft, whatever, rideshare, Lime scooters, all of that. 3 times points. 3 times points on hotels, car rentals, cruises. If you want to use a travel agency, boom, 3 times points there. Flights, all of that is 3 times points. It's no annual fee. It's got not spectacular travel protections. I think it's got some trip interruption insurance. It's got some baggage insurance. It's not particularly strong, but you're getting that on a no annual fee card. Every Wells Fargo under the sun has cell phone protection. If you pay your cell phone bill with those Wells Fargo cards, the autograph, you're going to get 3 times points on it, and you're going to get like $800 in cell phone protection. The autograph journey, you're going to get $1,000 in cell phone protection. The active cash, which is 2%, your 2% catch-all, that gives you, I think, 600, and I think the Attune gives you 600. So across the board, you're getting some pretty strong earnings on your purchases. Okay. You've talked a lot about travel. You've talked about dining. Okay. Well, what about grocery? Okay, fine. You got me. Grocery, there's nothing yet. Maybe there may not have to be something yet, because there's a card that is still lurking out there that I still don't know anything about. That is the Wells Fargo Autograph Beyond, or maybe it's not called the Wells Fargo Autograph Beyond, but there you go. And then we have the Wells Fargo Attune card, which I did a 15-minute breakdown of all the categories on that card. I'll put a card here. But Wells Fargo overall will be the best earning setup that you can do. And for no annual fee, you can get a card that delivers on travel, does points that you can transfer out to transfer partners. Now, again, everybody's going to knock the Wells Fargo transfer partners of, oh, well, they don't have enough. Yeah, they don't have enough. And yeah, the hotel is only choice. But choice still gives you pretty good value from, again, I will rely on Dugrau's reports on that one. Do they need to get another hotel brand? Yes. Do I know who that's going to be? No idea. IHG would be great value for Intercontinentals, for Kimptons, all of that. Holiday Inns, Holiday Inn Expresses. Those are all hotels I would definitely stay at. IHG would be a great transfer partner to come in as a secondary hotel for Wells Fargo. It would probably become Wells Fargo's primary hotel transfer partner, but that's just because people overlook choice, which is silly. Oh, they don't have a major domestic travel partner. Yeah, neither does Citi, and everybody loves Citi for some reason. You can still exploit alliances. You have to exploit alliances with Citi. You have to book American Airlines through British Airways. So you got to do alliances. You got to do a little bit of homework. You got to do a lot of homework with Citi to get like epic value out of Citi. But nobody talks about that. Like, it doesn't take a lot of homework to get good value out of Wells, because Wells went out and got Avianca and Air France. Good value, not the best value, but strong enough value to start with Star Alliance and SkyTeam. Now, if they add Air Canada or Turkish from Star Alliance, and they add Virgin from SkyTeam, it's going to get even better, right? Virgin flights on Delta can be like 7,500 points. Plus taxes and fees. Yeah, the taxes and fees aren't quite $5, but you're still going to do pretty well. The redeeming portion of things, I haven't done a Wells Fargo redemption yet, but the redeeming side of things isn't nearly as bad as everyone's painting it out to be. Like, yes, they don't have a domestic transfer partner. They could add JetBlue, which is a domestic low-cost carrier. They could add Spirit, which would kind of be annoying, but there you go. They could add Frontier. Frontier is doing interesting things. So, because they don't have the big three, they get knocked for it. Citi doesn't have any of the big three. Citi just issues the American Airlines card. They don't have American Airlines as a transfer partner. Like, if you're going to ride hard for Citi because, oh, Citi earns so great, Wells equals or beats Citi in virtually every category except for grocery. Oh, but I got the custom cash. It earns 5 times points on this, up to $500. Great. If you spend more than $500 going to the ballpark, the Wells Fargo Autograph Attune at 1 point less isn't going to cap you at $500. If you have to spend an obscene amount of money to go see Taylor Swift, hey, the Wells Fargo Attune does not cap you. If you have to spend an obscene amount of money to go to an F1, go to the Monaco Grand Prix. Don't go to the Monaco Grand Prix. Sorry. You go to the Las Vegas Grand Prix. Tickets for that are obscene, but 4% uncapped entertainment. If I have to spend $2,000 to go see F1, I'm going to get 4% back. If I have to spend $2,000 to go see F1 and get my 5 times Citi thank you points, I need 4 custom caches to do that. What you can do in 4 cards with Citi, I could do it with 1 in Wells. and still probably come out a little bit ahead. So, earning. If you're about earning, not welcome offers, if you're about earning, the Wells Fargo system is the best. If you're about welcome offers, Chase and Amex all day. Will not argue that one. But with the sole exception of grocery, and I don't know if Wells has something up their sleeve on grocery, with the sole exception of grocery, Wells Fargo out-earns everybody. So if you're talking about earning, Wells Fargo takes the cake. All of your cash back on the active cash, I've proven, can move over to the autograph. The Attune card, as I said in my most recent, one of my most recent tidbits, or one of my most recent, my Signify video the other night, I said I have 99.999999999 nines to the moon percent accurate, percent certainty that you can move your cash back on the Attune to the autograph directly. Even if you can't do it directly, there are data points now showing up on Reddit. Take a boulder size grain of salt, obviously, that they're able to move their cash back from the Attune to the autograph. So if you have to take the Attune to the active cash, if you have to take one extra step, you move your rewards from the Attune to the active cash to the autograph. Okay, that's stupid. I'll call that what it is. That's dumb, but you're still going to move your 4% entertainment and public transit and all of that. That 4% earnings on that card becomes 4 times points. Like that. Again, if you're about earning and you're about maximizing everything you can, a 4-card setup of an autograph, doesn't have to be the Journey, can be the regular autograph. Up to you if you want to spend the $95. I don't blame you either way. But an autograph, the Attune, and the active cash creates a trifecta that covers almost all of your everyday expenses, with the exceptions of utilities. Doesn't cover those particularly well. Home internet doesn't particularly cover that well, but streaming, if your internet somehow codes as streaming, you could get 4% on the Attune. Worth sciencing, why not? You're not going to get much back on home improvement. Okay, that's one place where the custom cash can win. But again, it's $500 per month on the custom cash. And yes, I'm not saying that a lot of people are going to be spending more than $500 a month on a lot of things, but like, the custom cash is a weird lie being pitched to people. Like, oh, it's awesome. It's $500 a month. It's $25 cash back. Or what? 2,500 thank you points. That's great. That's solid earning. But a lot of people who make city videos will also do like, well, you could get one custom cash for this and another custom cash for that and another custom cash for that and a 5th custom cash for this. Are you color coding your custom caches? I don't understand it. Why that's so much better than the Chase Freedom Flex, which is a rotating 5% category card, and better than the Freedom Flex because you dictate where your money goes. The Freedom Flex is a rotating 5% category, but it's still got 3% dining and 3% drugstores. Like, I don't love that card, but the 5%, if it lines up, it's still the same amount of cash back per month. $500 per month. $1,500 per quarter is $500 a month. Citi dividend card was $6,000 total. Guess what that breaks down to? $500 a month. You just could spend that $6,000 all at once, or in $1,500 increments, or however you wanted to spend that $6,000. Again, a little bit better than the custom cash, a little bit better than the Freedom Flex, and a little bit better than the rotating category card that is the Discover It card. But it's all the same. Monthly limit of either $25 cash back or 2,500 points. Those are all the same card intrinsically. It's just a little bit different that you get to dictate your spend with the custom cash, and the custom cash automatically figures out your $500. But anyway, my diatribe there aside, you should be looking at Wells. For no annual fee, you can transfer out to transfer partners, get some pretty good travel protections. They're not great because it's no annual fee card. If you upgrade to the $95 card, you're going to get even better travel earning and even better travel protections that aren't primary CDW. But if you're about earning, look at Wells. Anyway, that's going to do it for me on this one. If you like what I do, hit the like and subscribe button down below. There's going to be 2 videos somewhere. Check those out as well. Check out the pinned comment for other ways to support me. I thank you in advance if you do. Thank you so much for watching. Talk to you later. Bye for now.